What's going on, everybody? It's Lowooly618, and let's talk about changing the format of this channel. And let's talk about going over to more long-form content. If you guys have seen with the podcast that's been going up on a weekly basis for the past 2 weeks, I don't know if we could call that weekly yet, but for the past 2 weeks, I've been uploading a podcast called Podcast vs. Everything with my buddy AJ, and this has kind of been something I've been wanting to do for a while. I just haven't had the equipment to do it, and I haven't had the internet to do it. Like, I wanted to do something like this back, within like my first year of YouTube. I wanted to be a part of a podcast or do a podcast where we just talked about video games and talked about news events and stuff that I can't really talk about, that I wouldn't be able to talk about just in a typical Call of Duty commentary, or stuff that like never really made sense with commentary. Like political news and Call of Duty commentaries never really made any sense. If you really think about it, someone wants to have an actual discussion about Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, they're probably not going to go to a Call of Duty video and click on it. I mean, it's just obvious. Now, obviously, I could do it in like a vlog or something, and I have been known to do that in the past, but for some reason, vlogs, I just don't know. It seems like every time I do a vlog, I screw up somewhere. Whether it's the recording or whether it's just me trying to get my thoughts together. For some reason, just being behind this microphone right here has always been better for me to do a little bit more free flow and a free form, and I don't know, it just seems like it works better. So I don't know, the podcast for me kind of gets me that outlet to talk about political stuff, and it also kind of helps me in the fact that YouTube is kind of this weird animal where it does the retention rate, yada yada yada, and it kind of helps me in that respect as well, and that's kind of something I've been going for. Plus, I wanted to do a podcast. I wanted to have, a podcast where me and my buddy AJ could just talk and make jokes and do all sorts of crazy nonsense. So that's kind of been that. And also, as far as any other long form content, I've been really looking towards doing videos of Smite. For those of you who don't know, I love playing Smite. I play on PC. I did switch over to Xbox One for a little bit, but I know I never got used to the game on a controller. I played it on key and mouse to start out with, and that's just how I roll. And with this new gaming rig that I got here, this new gaming PC, to me it just makes more sense now to play on PC. But I wanted to switch over to Smite YouTube content, which means gameplay videos that could be anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes long, and I kind of want to start doing that. I think it could be entertaining, hopefully entertaining for y'all. It won't be like the other Smite videos I have up on my channel where the FPS just drops constantly. So yeah, it's not gonna be that. I've done some test recordings and I streamed quite a bit, and the frames never really dropped during any of those recordings. So hopefully that'll be something we could bring over to the channel now. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and that's kind of where all these changes are coming from. It's stuff that I've wanted to do for a while. I just never had the equipment to do it, the internet connection to do it, or really the ability to do it. Whenever I was in college, there was never enough time. It was like, get your gameplay, make a commentary, get it out. And you had to do it within a 7-minute time span because the internet that I had was crap. And now that the internet I have is actually pretty good, my upload speed's anywhere between 20 to 25, depending on how Comcast is feeling that day. I can start doing this long form content, and this is kind of something I want to start integrating into my channel. This is something I wanted to integrate into my channel, I just never had that ability to. And with new gaming rig, better internet, and just overall just wanting to have fun, it started to get to a point with Call of Duty where I wasn't having fun. That doesn't mean I'm never going to put up Call of Duty content again. I just found out, over the past week that they are doing Black Ops 1 on the Xbox One. So I might get the Xbox set up and play this weekend. Just depends how lazy I get this weekend. But, it's just something that I haven't really considered doing for the channel. It's just something that I've just kind of avoided. I want to start doing other games. I want to start doing games that I actually enjoy. And Smite is a game I enjoy. CSGO, a game I enjoy. Rocket League, like you guys are seeing right now. Brilliant game. Love that game. Play it on PC all the time. Played it on Xbox One for a little while. But I love this game. It's just, quick 5-minute games. Usually lasts like 7 to 8 minutes depending on how many goals are scored. Like this one's got quite a bit of goals scored by your boy. But it depends. Like, these are games I actually enjoy. These are games that I want to play. These are games that I want to make videos of. These are games that I want to do content on. And the podcast is something I want to do. And we're going to have another podcast this week, episode 2. It's going to be the third podcast. The pilot episode does not count as an episode. Let's get that clear. But I'm actually thinking about switching over to Mondays. I need to talk to my buddy AJ about it because I'm actually going home this weekend because I got paychecks at the wazoo that need to be cashed and my bank is 2 hours away back home. So unfortunately for me, the podcast might have to be slightly delayed, but I've been thinking about doing it anyway because I figure, Monday afternoons probably would work out better, especially with, you guys. Most of you guys are in that 18-25 range. So I think it might work better as far as school's concerned. You guys are getting out from finals and, getting out for the school year and for summer break. So that's kind of my thought process right now. But let me know what you guys think about this whole change of the channel, going to long form content, what you guys think. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. My name's LilWooly618 and I'm out. Peace.